Yo, what's up everyone? OJ here and welcome to my Inklings guide for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In today's video, I'm going to go over the basic tool set to help you get started using the Inklings. Let's first start off with the base character and her moveset, although Inklings can be boys as well. On the ground, the Inklings are a fast and mobile character that can really mix up your opponent due to their speed and low profile as they dash. This confusion can open up opportunities for you to dash in for grabs or surprise attacks out of nowhere in squid form. The Inklings have great aerial movement. You can use this to your advantage when recovering back on stage or plotting various attacks. And speaking of the Inklings recovery, it's easily one of the best in the game as you can recover from far away, and it even has a bit of a hitbox on it to keep you safe. Now let's move on to the Inklings attacks, starting with their jab. She has a quick jab that nets to a 3-hit combo and inks the opponent up a bit. Remember, the more ink on your opponent, the more damage you'll do with your attacks, which we'll discuss that further with other attacks. Next up are the Inklings forward, down, and up tilts. Starting off with the forward tilt, I found this move most useful after landing an aerial attack such as the forward air, back air, and you can kind of combo those up at low percentages. It also can be used as a quick spacing tool in the neutral outside of other things because it comes out relatively quick and has a good knockback / hit stun. Now on to down tilts. I really love this move. It's a multi-hit move that can be comboed into after a grab at low percents against certain characters. Try doing a down grab to down tilt to start things off. It also gives you a reset opportunity if your opponent is playing a bit defensive after getting hit. You can also use the down tilt to mix up your opponent after dash dances. Now an up tilt is a bit interesting. It's a solid move with good priority and can even combo on characters, but be careful though. Certain short characters won't be affected by its hitbox at all while standing, so I think it's best used for starting combos from a neutral position or off of grabs. Now that's it for tilt attacks, guys. Let's continue on to aerials, and that's the neutral air, bair or back air, fair, and dare. Now starting off with nair, which is when you just press the jump button and the A, so the nair neutral air. This is an attack that is fast, but doesn't have the best hitboxes, to be honest. You can use it in a quick get off me type of move and even turn the Inkling into a squidocopter. Check this out. That's kind of fun, right? Now next is the bair or back air move, and I like this one a bit more than the Inkling's nair just to use in the neutral and everything. It has a solid hitbox and it comes out fairly fast and does a decent amount of damage. You can use it to space out your opponent or combo into a forward tilt at lower percentages. I actually really like using this one off stage as well. Now however, Inkling's best normal air by far is her fair. The Inkling's forward air has a solid meaty hitbox, that nice one, the juicy one that kind of feels like Diddy Kong at times, and it just does great damage, has a low amount of ending lag. It's really good in the neutral over spacing out your opponent. This move just feels like a good option pretty much in nearly every situation at times, and even coming back from the ledge, you can kind of just drop down, get back up, hit him with that neutral air. So it's just a solid move with good damage that you're going to find yourself using quite a bit, especially if you want to get those edge guarding kills when someone drops down. It's a good move to use. So Inkling's up air is a pretty good move as well. It's a multi-hit move and you can kind of use it to combo up, especially on bigger opponents. Use it to kind of shark your opponents from underneath and get some extra damage on them, which at high percentages can kill. Alright, now we're finished up with the standard aerials. Now on to smash attacks. Now the Inkling's forward smash is a fast brush attack with good range and damage. I mainly use it to catch people on roll reads or even pivot forward smashes to surprise your opponents. I mean, it's really good for that. Even on dash dances, it's great for that as well. Overall, really solid move with good power, range, and flexibility, and you're going to find yourself using it quite a bit to catch people. If they have some lag after their attacks and you can kind of get somebody, the forward paintbrush attack is definitely a good option. Now the Inkling's down smash is great as well because you can unleash the bucket on both sides of the Inkling. You can catch people rolling, or in certain ledge options you can catch them getting up. solid damage, fast to come out. Overall, pretty good move to have as well, to have that move that kind of hits on both sides. I actually kind of like down smashes like that. I mean, even better if it can hit at both sides at the same time, but one side then another, definitely not bad compared to some of the other people's down smashes in this game. And it's relatively quick too. It's going to come out pretty fast and you're going to be able to act after that. So not a bad move at all. But the Inkling's best smash attack, guys, is definitely the up smash. Now, this is Inkling's strongest smash attack in terms of damage output, and it hits twice, one in the front and one at the top. It's pretty cool to see your opponent get sucked in, then sent flying on this smash attack. I really like it. It really is good in so many different situations, and you can even use it to shark your opponent underneath the ledges and combo into Inkling's side special, which we'll talk about in a bit, what you can do with that. Now, Inkling has some amazing specials, but not a ton of range overall. So let's talk about her neutral special, or standard B special. So this shoots the fighter with ink that you're going against. It will push your opponent back while they're not moving, and it does ink them. Now remember, once again, the more ink on the fighter that you're against, the higher the damage you'll do with your attack. So it's always special to get some ink on there when you can. I like to use it off stage a bit to kind of ink the opponent and see if I can kind of get that with another neutral air or attack, or kind of trap them on the ledge and get some extra points of damage when I can. Almost free damage if you just kind of shoot them while they're recovering. Now next up is the down special, the Ink Bomb. This is a really cool move because you can use it in so many different situations, just as a spacing tool or an edge guard, and kind of cause your opponent to react in one way or another. Now, the longer you hold the button down, the further you can throw the Ink Bomb. A fully charged Ink Bomb with direct contact can do some great damage as well, and it completely inks your opponent. I mean, you're going to get a lot of ink on them, so you'll have the opportunity to do more damage with your attacks once they have more ink on them. We talked about the Inkling's up special a bit at the beginning in terms of recovery, so yeah, pretty good, right? Has the hitboxes on them. You can use it to surprise your opponents off of the stage, even maybe get like a situational spike here and there, which I've gotten a couple times online. So you can use it for that. Just got to be careful. People can hit you after the initial box kind of goes up, so you can be gimped out of it, but it's hard because it's fast too. It's just like you're squid jumping in Splatoon 2, so makes sense, and it is fast, so that's definitely what you want from a recovery. Now last but definitely not least is the Inkling's side special, which is probably her best one in terms of attacks, and this move lets you bust out the roller to plant your enemy on contact. After this is done, you can follow up with some sick stuff like a jump cancel to up smash if you're fast enough, and I talked about that a little bit before. You can also come back around for another hit if you want to do that. Mind you, this move can be blocked and shield grabbed easily, so try not to be too predictable with it. The side special is also cool because you can use it as a recovery option when getting back from the ledge, and it gives you an extra jump after using it. I can't stress how many times where I've been off stage and I just do this side special, and the side special not only gives me that extra jump, but kind of stops people from coming and hitting me, normally from me trying to recover. So it's a really good tool to use, one, to get an extra jump if you need it, but also two, to keep people off of you. When it comes to Inkling's throws, there isn't too much to get excited about outside of a couple things that I touched on already. You can grab someone, then do a down throw, then potentially get a down tilt off of that. You can also grab someone and you can up throw them, and there's some different stuff that you can do. You have the up air combo if you want to do that. You also have another one which won't always work, and depending on the size and everything, but you can do an up throw to a neutral air, then to a forward air depending on the different DI. So there's that as well. You do have the forward throw, which isn't really much at all. I mean, it just nets you some damage, not really exciting there, but probably the best one that you really need to take note of outside of maybe the down throw for starting some things with combos is the back throw, because the back throw at higher percentages can kill. So that's pretty much the Inklings throws. Now in total, the Inklings are a solid high tier character, if not the best in the game, and they have the tool set to beat anyone in this game. They easily have the tool set to beat anyone. They can get it done. However, they do have some weaknesses. The Inklings are very light from what I've played. They're very light. They can be KO'd easily, and they are also dependent on the ink meter. Now, if you don't have ink, some moves simply just won't work at all, or just do way less damage. So you think you're about to get a kill, and oops, you don't have your ink. So make sure you fill up that ink tank when you got the opportunity. It's usually a good time. Like if you don't feel like you can get a good edge guard, or if somebody is going to have a lot of different aerial movement and can get back to the stage, you can just go ahead and take that opportunity to fill up your ink tank and make sure you don't run out when you truly need that kill. So just make sure you keep an eye on that ink tank, because everything you do kind of takes ink, whether it's you're shooting your gun or you're doing your side B, which takes a lot more. Make sure you take a look at that and that you don't run out, because that can put you in some bad situations when you need it the most, especially after getting like a side B to the jump cancel, fall back down, you want to get the up smash. Oops, you don't have enough ink, or you don't have enough ink to get the knockout. So that's just something to keep in mind, guys, and actually is a weakness for the Inklings. All right, guys, that wraps it up for my Inklings guide. Let me know what you guys think about the Inklings in Smash Ultimate and how you use them in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you do like videos like this, please make sure you hit that like button and share the video if you can, and look forward to more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate content on the channel very soon. We'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.